Meet Preston Waters, an 11-year-old with big dreams and a small bank account. He's intelligent, creative, and a bit of a tech nerd. But life isn't easy. His two elder brothers bully him, and his father continually lectures him on saving money and becoming an entrepreneur. Things go from bad to worse when his birthday arrives. Instead of presents, he receives a modest $6 check, a total letdown. Feeling devastated, both mentally and physically, Preston departs on his beat-up bike, straight into trouble. Here comes Carl Quigley, a crook who is just released from jail and is trying to get his hands on $1 million in money that he laundered before being arrested. In a parking lot, he unintentionally runs over Preston's bike. When Preston approaches him, Quigley, eager to avoid attention, quickly takes out his checkbook and signs a blank check, instructing Preston to fill in the amount. Thinking that the issue's been resolved, he speeds off. However, he is unaware of the extent of the chaos that has been unleashed by that one decision. Back home, Preston's mind starts racing. He fills in $1 million in the blank check, half as a challenge and half as a joke. He enters a nearby bank the following day. This is where the real twist happens. The dishonest manager, Biederman, Quigley's inside man, is currently using the bank to launder the $1 million stockpile. Biederman believes Preston is the courier Quigley sent under the codename Juice when he shows him the check. He gives an 11-year-old youngster the entire $1 million in cash, without asking any questions. Preston creates a fictitious character, Mr. McIntosh, a mysterious millionaire who handles all business through his, quote, assistant, Preston himself, because he knows that people won't take a kid with that much money seriously. He hires a limo driver named Henry, an easygoing guy who becomes a father figure to him. Preston purchases a mansion under the McIntosh name and outfits it with every toy, device, and snack a child could desire. A virtual reality setup, arcade games, a soda fountain, a water slide that runs from the bedroom to the pool, and more. Preston believes he has complete control for the first time in his life. Or so he thinks. Preston's days are full of excessive spending and covert loneliness. He hosts a party for himself and invites the neighborhood, but no one really sees him. Only the idea of Mr. McIntosh. He meets Shay Stanley along the way, a stunning bank employee who expresses interest in Mr. McIntosh and consents to go on a date with Preston, thinking he's the assistant. Naturally, Preston develops a major crush. Meanwhile, the real Juice, a thug hired by Quigley, shows up, and all hell breaks loose when Quigley discovers that someone else took his money. Preston's fantasy is now beginning to fall apart. He has nearly spent his $1 million on expensive indulgences and maintaining appearances. He's forced to make difficult decisions, revoke orders, and fire employees, all while feigning that McIntosh is making the calls. Biederman, Juice, and Quigley start looking for Mr. McIntosh. They follow the paper trail right to Preston's estate. Meanwhile, Shay, an undercover FBI agent, begins to piece things together and realizes that Mr. McIntosh may not be who he says he is. When Preston organizes a birthday party for McIntosh, who naturally doesn't show up, everything erupts. In an attempt to locate their money, Quigley and his thugs interrupt the celebration. Preston employs cunning tactics to delay and perplex the crooks by rigging the house with toys, technology, and traps in typical 90s kid way. It's unexpectedly stressful, humorous, and crazy. Eventually, Shay and the FBI arrive just in time. The crooks are apprehended and the plot is revealed. Preston, broke once more, feels like a hero. In the end, Preston walks away with no money, no mansion, and no gadgets. But he's not empty-handed. He now understands the need of accepting responsibility, thinking beyond immediate enjoyment, and, above all, prioritizing genuine relationships over material possessions. His family starts to have a different perspective on him. Henry remains in contact. And Shay? Well, she gives Preston a kind goodbye.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Leaving him with a solitary recollection of the summer he lived like a millionaire.